Maintain profit center in all the WBS element except level 1 and 2. These are the validations which need to be maintained. So I need to maintain the profit center. So I click on the assignment. So I have to remove the second level profit center from the system. And I have to save. So my project is saved in the system. Again, to open or to change, either I have to go CJ92 or CJ92 3. So here I can find out the data which I have maintained, the in control, the project profile which I have selected. Now it is not changeable. Administration, so who have created that project and who have changed that particular project. I have created my project and changed from my ID only, so it will reflect my ID. And then find out the WBS which I have created. Now this WBS showing as the operative indicator, that is planning element, account assignment element and the billing element. So by default all the WBS is set as a account assignment element. Those WBS relevant to the billing, that is a revenue, it is indicating as a planning billing element. So this is my sales WBS, so I need to mark as a billing element, so I can generate a bill against the same. And those WBS for which I need to maintain the planning, I need to mark as a planning element, which I will do later on. Then click on the assignment tab, where you can find out the profit center, the object class of that particular WBS, then the person responsible. If you want to maintain typical for that particular WBS, you can able to maintain the person responsible, or applicant. If you want to maintain, you can able to maintain the applicant. Applicant and the person responsible is nothing but the name of the user or the name of the person who is responsible for that particular WBS, and the applicant is nothing but the later on who will depute on that particular WBS. So you can maintain the responsible and the applicant as per your employee ID and the name. Under control data, and finally the overall, where you can find out the appropriate plant, company code, business area and the profit center. So this is the way I have created the standard WBS, that is nothing but the standard template of the in the project system module. Later on I will create a standard network. The network is nothing but the operations which are going inside that particular WBS. So if I want to capture a detailed operation on that particular WBS, I have to create a network order. So to create a standard network order, I have to double click on the CN01, CN02 for a change and CN03 for a display. So I need to open first the CJ93, the structure which I have created. Now I want to create a standard network for the electrical drawing. I just have to open another window, go to logistic. If you remember the T code, you can directly put the T code here, or either you can go by the menu path. So CN01 for a creation of a network, you need to choose a standard network profile. You need to give a description. So this network usage is, you need to select as a universal. Universal means it is apply for the all the module, or it is apply for the all the processes. Planner group. So you need to provide a plant. We have a 2000 plant. The status is a release. and assign the standard WBS here. So I need to assign for electrical drawing. First I change here as a electrical and then copy the WBS. Then create the activities. Now I can create the number of activities as per my business process. This is a typical example. You can create your activity as per your requirement. So if you click on the total tab, as I communicated earlier, there are 4 kinds of activity: internal, external, service and general cost. So by default all the activity created as an internal. If you want to change, you can change it as an external or a services later on. That we will see in a later. Now I just need to save this standard network. So network get updated in the system. So this is the way you can create a number of activities as a through standard network for the standard WBS. So now I have created the standard network and standard WBS in a system. Now I create a operative project through the standard network.